And rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky and the thumb. And down to the wrist. Up to the knuckles. And we shall take the ball into one hand and squeeze. And then the other. Back to the first. And the other. Go around the back. Switch. 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 Hinging at the waist, going through the legs. Switch. 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 And put the ball on the floor. That's how the feet feel. And step on the ball right in the middle of the foot, pressing down 3 times. Up to the knuckles, once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Bring the ball to the top of the heel, pivot on the toes, and roll across the top of the heel. Step on it just below the first knuckle. At the side of the top of the heel. And in the middle of the fifth metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, release, reassess, and repeat on the other foot. 3 times in the middle. Up to the knuckles. Roll across the knuckles. And the top of the heel. Press in the 3 spots. And roll down the bones. Scribble. Three, 2, 1, release. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess. And let's do some wood chops. 7 to the middles. And then 7 diagonally from one side. And then the other. And shake the tree. And center, twist it the way, swing the arms. And center with some motion wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out together in style. And center. The other in the other direction. And center. Let's take some steps forward. And let the opposite heel. And then go elbow to the opposite knee. You have warrior today. And then slap the heel in the back. And then cross step with a twist and a punch. And then we walk or march or jog. So the chair exercises today, we will do some sit stands to start, but only 10. We want to do rapid squats. I think I'll sprint, but feel free to do what you're doing right now. That feels best. Be safe. 5 Tibetans in the after class. And here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 20. And 30. 2 deep breaths. Interlace the fingers, raise the hands up. Reach for the sky. Come on back down if you're on your toes and bend back if you can. Back to center, drop the hand and bend in that direction. And go the other way. Come back to center, interlace the hands again. Drop them to the chest and push out. Come on down, bring one hand up top, the other behind. If you need to, use a band or a strap or a cloth and pull in opposite directions. And then go the other way. And come on down and shrug. And put your fingers on your shoulders and roll the elbows forward in a circle. And then backwards. Extend the arms and tap the shoulders. Form an L and squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release, bring one hand across the body, press in at or above the elbow. And then the other. First hand behind the back, pressing down and in. And then the other. And grab both elbows or rock side to side. And come on down and rotate that. Go the other way. No. Go ear to shoulder. Tuck in the chin. And look to one side. Drop the chin to the collarbone. Still tucked, look up. And come back to center, still tucked, go to the other side. Drop it. Lift. Back to center, tucked, and back like a pigeon. And let's do a side lunge. And go the other way. Come on up, grab your stick, and we'll do the GymStick routine today, starting with some dynamic swimmers. Switch directions. Go overhead. Behind the waist. Drop the stick to above the knees. Bring the hands around front, hinge at the waist, and pull up. Yeah, bring the stick around front, in the middle. Hold on with two hands near the top. Step back. Hinge at the waist and stretch the shoulders and upper body. Then bring the stick across with one hand to one side. Other hand goes underneath the arm. Grab the shoulder, hinge at the waist. Tug gently. Go on up. Repeat on the other side. And come on up. Bring the stick to the side of one foot. Push out with the top hand. Pull in with the bottom. Hinging at the waist. And come on up. Do the same thing on the other side. And come up. Bring the stick out in front of one foot. Move the toes to about 6 inches away. Stick on the collarbone. Slide down. Lift the sole of the foot and wiggle on the heel if you can. Come on up. Same thing The other way. Other leg. Come on up, press the sole of the first foot against the stick. And then the sole of the other foot. Arm back. Bring one leg forward, bend at the knee. Other leg you're on your balls of your feet. Come on down and stretch the hip flexors. Switch positions. Come on up. Grab one leg by the shin, ankle, or toes and stretch the quads. And then the other leg. Come on now, bring the first foot in front, leg in front, push the knee back, hinge at the waist. And then the other leg, same thing. And come on up. Bring the stick in front, hold on with two hands or one hand or a finger or two. Stepping back, we're going to come up on our toes for 15. And then back on our heels. And that's it. Stick aside, grab a chair. We're going to start with 10 sit stands. Again, your arms, I'm going to move mine around different positions, but if you need to, you can push up off the chair. Just make sure you sit down all the way. And 1, 2, eight, 9, and 10. And then we'll sit down again. Bring the hands parallel to the ears. Sitting in the middle of the chair, bend forward about 45 degrees, engaging the core. Let's do 10 of these. 3, 4, 10. Cross the arms. Get in the middle of the chair, tap the back of the chair and come forward with the core engaged. Grab your hands and pull them apart. Pull your arms apart. And stop. Reverse the grip. Do it again. And then grab one elbow and pull that elbow up. And then the other. Cross one leg over the other. Rotate the ankle in one direction. And then the other. And then point the toe towards the shin and away. Then push down on the knee and hinge at the waist. And come on up. Cross the other leg. Rotate in one direction. And then the other. Point the toes towards and away from the shin. Press on the knee, hinge at the waist. Come on up. Put your hands behind your head and twist. Put your legs, spread them apart and go towards them. If you can tap your toes, great. But you don't have to. Come on back. So you're in the middle of the chair and let's do some marching. Hold on to the side of the chair and kick out, alternating legs. And then we're going to just do some chair jabs. And 10. Good. All right, let's stay seated for the breathing. Again, last day for continuous breath into the nose diaphragmatically. And then we're going to exhale through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth without stopping. We'll do it for 5 times. On the 5th exhale, hold out the breath. And then we're going to inhale and exhale continuously 7 times and hold out for the count of 7. Here we go. And we'll get up. Move the chair if we need to. Rub the hands together. On the cue ball. Let it move us around. Like water flowing. And centering, 2 breaths. And let's open our hearts. Pause. Exhale. Send it out. And center, 2 breaths. Then bring down, cheek from above. And gather from below. And stay.
Thanks, Tom.
Hey, you're welcome, Mira.
Thanks, Tom.
Enjoy the weekend. Nina,
Thanks, Tom. Have a good weekend.
you too. Thank you. Take care. And Art, you're gone. Ava, Yoel, if you're with me, I'm going to do some 5 Tibetans. As soon as I figure out if that bird is a grackle or a crow. I think we got both out. All right. Going to step back. And you can twist the waist and swing the arms, or up to 11. Then and when you're done, take a couple of breaths. No, grackles. All right, down to the floor. Going to the other backs. And by side under the small back if you need help there. Under the head if you need help in your neck, head, neck, and shoulders come up at the same time as the soles of the feet in the modified version. Unmodified legs are extended. We'll do 11. And take your breaths. Up on our knees. Hands behind the back. On the thighs. You can just rock back on your knees. If you have problems with your spine and can't do back extensions, but if you can do so, up to them. Your breaths. Come on back down on sitting. Hands are generally by the hips, but if you need to put them behind you, go ahead. So the feet can be on the floor for the inverted table, but I like to extend my legs in the regular. You know, I can do up to 11. And your breaths. And around. Modified. Tabletop to cobra. And modified down dog to up dog. Okay, coming around. Crossing our legs, however feels best this morning. And taking 2 breaths. And rotate 6 times in one direction, 5 in the other, either sitting up or bending down. There's one. In reverse directions. And on the last round, I'm going to stretch out in front. And do a round of 4, 4, 4, 4 box breathing. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. Repeat that over the left knee. And then the right knee. Come on up. Switch the positions of the legs. What was in front goes behind. Something's on top, it goes below. 5 times in the original direction, 6 in the reverse. Again, 3 rounds of box breathing. Stretch it out. And breathe. Left leg, knee. And right. Down the side. Have a great weekend. See you Monday.